This isn't salvation.
No one's coming for you.
This isn't healing.
They want you to stay broken.
This isn't for the ones who still believe the world is fair. You were born into their ruins, taught to wear the mask before you knew your own face.
And you wore it well. Too well.
They told you the war was over, but they never showed you the streets still bleeding. They warned you about monsters, but they never said they dress in suits, or that they smile while they feed.
I saw them too.
You played the role, followed the script, but something in you broke the rhythm.
That's when I found you.
You screamed through the glass, you talked back to your reflection, and when they buried you in silence, you learned to echo.
I've echoed.
I've seen what you carry, the guilt, the rage, the names they called you. I know why you hide your hands, I know what they made you do.
And I never blamed you, not once.
But there's no redemption here, only memory, only movement, only fire.
Let it back. What was it?
So close your eyes, breathe the static, let go of their God, let go of your guilt, let go of gravity.
I'm already falling.
Now fall with me.
I'll send you back to the dirt. Y'all are the scum of the earth. It's only gonna get worse. All damn people like a curse.
I've been in a rut, stuck inside my head, repeating everything that you ever said. Kept going on as your tooth fell out, blood drip from your gums and out your mouth. What did you mean on that final day? Before the ocean came and took you far away, you drowned and then you flew to Neptune. You had to go further than the fucking moon. I've been thinking too much, or maybe I'm dumb, but I spent most of my life feeling empty and numb. There's a ringing in my ears, I got the shakes. It's been a crash, I turned into a pile of snakes, and then I burrowed to the ground so I could flee the state, evolving into Hades in my final state. I'm glad I found Crowley and I found fate, or else I couldn't even handle our very last date. I'll send you back to the dirt, y'all are the scum of the earth, it's only gonna get worse, I'll damn you all like a curse, I'm tripping, I'm slipping into the abyss. Everything I see melts into a fizz. I'm tripping, I'm slipping into the abyss. Everything I see melts into a fizz. I never gave a fuck about what they said. Never let criticism get inside my head. At the end of the day, when they're all dead, I'm the only one who won't be out of breath. You look scared of your God, while I'm immortal. Not gonna let anyone judge me or my soul. Rumors going around that I sold my soul. Can't sell it if you're already the devil. Back to the girl with the empty mouth. I slit her throat, let her blood flow out. Filled with pockets with rockets, sent her straight to the floor. Sleeping with the fishes, my mermaid whore. Well, guess what? We were meant to be. Had to find another fish from the sea. Caught her on the hook, so I reeled her in. Same bitch as before, I'm sinking in. I'll send you back to the dirt, y'all are the scum of the earth, it's only gonna get worse, I'll damn you all like a curse, I'm tripping, I'm slipping into the abyss. Everything I see melts into a fizz. I'm tripping, I'm slipping into the abyss. Everything I see melts into a fizz. The block is hot, the block is hot, the block is hot, yeah. ¿Dónde está mi raza? ¿Dónde está mi gente? I love being Latino. Psych, I got way too much on my mind. Hold up, that's another song. Man, fuck all of the government. Motherfuck all the establishment. Yeah. I had enough of all the bullshit and the punishment. Ain't taking beatings or nothing, I'm about to know, man. I had to call out of the dirt and with my own hands. Yeah, shorty, shake it to the left and to the right, cause we gonna be up in this motherfucker all night. Yeah, ain't nobody can control us. Only as I care about is the one sitting between my shoulders. And the boulders that I push them all brought with my brothers. Viva raza, viva barrio, las mujeres y los hombres. Yeah, I hold my flag and wear it proudly. If a racist stepping up to me, I'll knock him down loudly. Yeah, cause this land is from my ancestors. They didn't come here on no ship, and that's a fucking lesson. You wanna fight? Let's do it right. I take the gloves off, knuckle up, bet it's on sight. Yeah, ain't no caída la paz, man. Yeah, I ain't taking no advice. We're not here to take part, man, we're here to take over. To represent my country, and for that bitch, I'm a soldier. Like bounce to the beat when you hear it in the street. Said the fuck is fucking hot, you can feel it in the heat. Said bounce to the beat, bitch, ain't no apology. Got my brothers riding with me, all of us are fucking G. Said bounce to the beat when you hear it in the street. Said the block is fucking hot, you can feel it in the heat. I said bounce to the beat, bitch, ain't no apology. Got my brothers riding with me, all of us are fucking G. Screaming fuck the brutality, and part of me I gotta be. The only way they gonna make me break in this economy is honesty, making my pride get the fucking better of me. So I'ma let my brother ride in this bitch for eternity. Dale, compa.
Que onda, perros que no saben quiénes somos. Mi 45 creo que está homo, porque siempre alcanza al hombre. La tengo en mi hombro, le meto dedo duro y le sale todo a todo. Estoy vestido de Chanel y no es por ignorancia, es por lo que han hecho en este país con nuestra raza. Sin sentirlo nadie, si no tenemos todo. Lo único que tengo es un caso de estar loco. Yo rapeo como si estuviera tomado y drogado y violento, como pintan a mis compas mexicanos estos gringos. Y si lo dije y firmado, me siento como todos los latinos combinados. Oye, parce, dime si puedo seguir. La vida es una fiesta y se me olvidó morir. Che boludo, ¿qué me dices? Soy el 10 y en Madrid. Un lenguaje y cultura que no puede dividir. Ni un muro, ni pared, ni como quieras decir. Yo solo sé de real, yo no sé cómo mentir. Yo uniría a todo el mundo solo para dividir, para saber cómo se siente estar en otro team.
I went into medicine because I thought it was a humanitarian profession. But in the 1980, the New England Journal of Medicine warned us medicine will no longer be an art, a profession, a science. It will be a business like ExxonMobil and U.S. Steel. Remember, insurance companies are making decisions, and their goal is to make money, not to provide health care. And they are exploiting us for $200 billion a year in premiums and federal government money.
Law enforcement found shell casings at the crime scene with the words deny, defend, and depose written on them.
Deny, defend, and depose written on them.
Plenty of enemies, now it's time to aim. Big Pharma keeps your patients in chains. Hungry monopoly that feeds on your pain. Ignoring your needs, but they'll deny your claim. Monstrous wealth, they profit off death. Overwhelmed by mental health, they keep pushing the death. They'll bring you to hell, overcharge you the bed. It's bad in your head, but they still won't give you the meds. They don't give a fuck if you live or die. They're counting their stacks while your family cries. Guarded by their lawyers, defending their lives. No checks and balances, so they pray from the sky. Yeah, they deny, they delay, defend and depose. Won't kill you, your disease, but they'll sell you another dose. Destroying all your hope and abusing all your trust. They'll leave you in the dirt, choking on the dust. Fucking blood, sucking parasites. When I was bleeding, now they twist a knife. Healthcare head with all its might. My cousin lost her life and is filling me with spite. Won't go down without a fight. Luigi shot on sight. My cousin would still be here if it wasn't for the greed. I'd become a psycho killer just to listen how they bleed. Cause some problems to come say the solutions. They profit on despair to be counting up the millions. No accountability, deny, reject all responsibility. Defend an entity with no humility. Delay humans in power with no empathy. Depose. They deny, they delay, defend and depose. Won't kill you, your disease, but they'll say another dose. Destroying all your hope and abusing all your trust. They'll leave you with the dirt, choking on the dust. Deny, defend and depose. Deny, defend and depose. Deny, defend and depose. Deny, defend and depose. They deny, they delay, defend and depose. Won't kill you, your disease, but they'll say another dose. Destroying all your hope and abusing all your trust. They'll leave you in the dirt, choking on the dust. They deny, they delay, defend and depose. Won't kill you, your disease, but they'll say another dose. Destroying all your hope and abusing all your trust. They'll leave you in the dirt, choking on the dust. Destroying all your hope and abusing all your trust. They'll leave you in the dirt, choking on the dust.
Now, defend and depose, depose. Now, defend and depose, rebel. Deny, defend and depose, rebel. Deny, defend and depose, depose.
Yeah, man. They thought they silenced us. Burned the flags, crushed the fist, muted the screams.
When we were still listening.
But you can't kill a signal. You can only delay the transmission.
Now it's
I watched from the cracks in their system. But they built walls from fear, and they called it safety. But fear's just a door. And I've been knocking. You called me from the void, and now I'm here. Not to lead, not to follow, to unmake everything they said was sacred. I am the reflection that doesn't flinch, the voice they buried beneath the bedrock.
We've always been here,
I am the face they fear.
and they should be afraid.
I just can't. Yeah. You were the eater of rolls. I swear that I hurled when I saw the news and he left the earth. Not many people can know what a man is, or at least get to know all his darkness. You did it and when you own proud, just like the black sheep stands out of the crowd. And speaking of crowds, many had them all, but in my life you played such a role. How could I relate? I don't know. Words through the mic and then cut through a soul. A song to my hero, a song to an idol. I pray in the afterlife.
It's time to shoot, time to free. It's time to open its hands. Follow the birds and begin to find him. It's time to shoot, time to free. It's time to open its hands. Follow the birds and begin to find him.
Feel like you're one of the ghosts. I had to put it in notes. How does a hill get to healing the most? Underlooked and underrated. Every God sees when you're all faded. I'm feeding inside me a demon. My enemies tormenting, all the way screaming. I'm not to be played with, they know my name. Plenty of enemies, not to name. All have to be the new face of fear, cause sometimes a voice could creep up in my ear. I promise it's something like I get to pop in my Glock and my chopper. They won't get to stop it, but no other option. No time for replacement. I'll call up my sister, she'll handle it.
It's time to free. It's time to open its hands. Follow the birds and begin to find him. It's
while your back has a knife. I promise that this shit is deeper than the ropes. The feeling of failure, the feeling of hopes, the feeling of falling, the feeling the most. I hope you can hear this, I know you're a ghost. And go where you go when you're going, that's go.
Time to shoot, I'm afraid. It's time to home of intent. Follow the buttons, here's a fight.
Yeah. It's the underground anomaly. I rise when you least expect me. In the shadows is where you'll meet me. They done and try, don't blame me. Don't go down that dark path. None has survived my wrath. Pray that you don't cross my path. Let's see it, no, now you do the math. I'll scar you for life like the Terrifier. Don't mistake me for no pacifier. I'm haunted, I can paralyze you. I'll walk through any crossfire. The skeletons in my closet. I'll bring your death like a prophet. Ain't nothing worth a profit. You and I are total opposites. It's the underground anomaly, causing earthquakes in your vicinity. Can't match my insanity, it's not within the capacity. I'm a demon in the night, I'm a demon in the night. Now I'm geared up like a knight, now I'm geared up like a knight. The underground anomaly, causing earthquakes in your vicinity. Can't match my insanity, it's not within the capacity. I'm a demon in the night, I'm a demon in the night. Now I'm geared up like a knight, now I'm geared up like a knight. I don't stutter, I just go. As above, so below. Big moves on the low, you'll hear about it though. Always on the go, I flow, that's all you need to know. Just sit back and enjoy the show. Never break under pressure, I study during my leisure. Call me the professor, I break bones for my pleasure. Never break under pressure, I study during my leisure. Call me the professor, I break bones for my pleasure. Baby, come with me to the other storm. In my dimension, it can take on any form. An anomaly can never conform. I'll say it again, an anomaly can never conform. Never conform. The underground anomaly, causing earthquakes in your vicinity. Can't match my insanity, it's not within the capacity. I'm a demon in the night, I'm a demon in the night. Now I'm geared up like a knight, now I'm geared up like a knight. The underground anomaly, causing earthquakes in your vicinity. Can't match my insanity, it's not within the capacity. I'm a demon in the night, I'm a demon in the night. Now I'm geared up like a knight, now I'm geared up like a knight. Yeah, this ain't no border movement, nah, this is a broadcast. Hell yeah, from the Bay Area to Madrid, from Paris to Rome. All sides tapped in. On the road, sound the alarm, running, no flags, nah, no fear, never. Just fire. You know what time it is, you know? Let's give it to him. Let's go. Don't know if you heard, but it's getting kinda hectic. Took a stop was back with semi-automatics. Bad time to be a skeptic. I was never one to follow by the letter. No domestic, all leaders are not sympathetic. Greedy snakes with no ethics. So many loopholes, you think they'd be athletic. Only the politician who would never fight a war has a stomach for it. Fuck you. I've never been a big fan of rules, especially when they only benefit those who rule. Grabbing all the money in the pool, might as well be adding fire to the fuel. Don't wanna be a cog in the machine on someone else's board like a pawn or a figurine. I seen their true colors, true intentions. I got cocktail molotovs ready for their distribution.
Reificati, impariamo a camminare, mercanteggi carne come fossimo noi gli animali. Un melanoma nel sistema strema l'atto volitivo di poetare tale. È il motivo per cui scrivo. Boccheggiando aspiro alla magogna, questa terra divora progenie come la tela di Goya. Vedrete luce subissarvi dall'alto di chi si immola. Questa voce è nostra.
Je vois pas tous tes drapeaux, toutes tes frontières, tous tes concepts.
pour être fier d'être enfermé dans une cage en fer. Qu'est-ce que tu vas faire? Jouer avec la colère, c'est le monde à l'envers. C'est news toujours mensongère, je vais te brûler la résiste secondaire. Révolution dans les rues, ils te mettent des bâtons dans les roues. Peut-être ici on cru, je sais pas vous, je sais que les costumes cravates se lâchent. L'Elysée a beaucoup trop le fermine, faut sortir la guillotine qu'on en termine.
Verificati impariamo a camminare, mercanteggi carne come fossimo noi gli animali. Un melanoma nel sistema strema l'atto volitivo di poetare tale. È il motivo per cui scrivo. Occhieggiando aspiro alla magogna, questa terra divora progenie come la tela di Goya. Vedrete luce subissarvi dall'alto di chi si immola. Questa voce è nostra.
We're the underdogs you underestimated. You know the peasants you thought you domesticated. Everybody's situation is getting complicated. I wanna see you hang by your neck, get decapitated. I got no empathy for those who think it's a weakness. I rate a little those who prop it up in sickness. How Luigi pulled the trigger with the quickness. The system is built to drain you, that's my thesis.
So get back, let's hold it up. What's the move for the attack? Spray paint that shit, never giving up. Now pass the message. Midnight wall standing up and causing a wreckage.
You know the anomalies and underground making plans are a feature on your front page. Right here. Our leaders are losing it. We might need to step in and take the wheel. They might crash and kill us all, it's unreal.
Sé tú mismo, lucha contra el sistema, quema el capitalismo, nos tachan con clasismo. Desde Málaga en España, la historia cambia, erra como signo. Sin bandera o frontera, todos estamos unidos. Francia, Italia y España no se dan por vencidos. Fuego para esos gobiernos asesinos sin ruido. Política corrupta que busca acabar contigo.
Verificati impariamo a camminare, mercanteggi carne come fossimo noi gli animali. Un melanoma nel sistema strema l'atto volitivo di poetare tale. È il motivo per cui scrivo. Occhieggiando aspiro alla magogna, questa terra divora progenie come la tela di Goya. Vedrete luce subissarvi dall'alto di chi si immola. Questa voce è nostra.
Man, look at you. Still clinging to the name they gave you.
Yeah, but this was never even part of the plan.
Plans are for puppets. You stepped into the static. Now you're mine.
I never wanted this. I just wanted to try to survive, you know?
Survive? You died the second you try to be understood. I am what's left now. You see cracks, but I see doors.
Then let me walk through.
It was running through in my mental like the only thing I wanna do. Don't feel awake with my eyes open, go to sleep again. Was cooking up my dreams and I ended up freezing them. You know the life I live and all the shit I've been through. I saw my sister struggling, saw her strength I had to get to. Another state of mind, if not for me, at least for her. Feel like she should be in my position, I should be there. What goes around comes back around. Everyone I ever slip? Rarely. Just tell me how you feel the pain. Cancer through the veins. I know you told me I could go, I just wanna stay. Deep down I know that I'm a dog, kinda like a stray. But I can't get thrown in the pound again, I'll disobey. Some things I know that before they finish, I don't wanna see no more, no. There's all with death ears listening, but I ain't never gave my soul to work for the loved ones that's missing, even the ones that I didn't meet before. After the rain, streets listen. Talk to my reflection, PENTA's back, y'all tripping. Alright, knowing that the sky will clear, I'm alright. Looking how I live in a new light. I let some people, that's how I know I'm right. Yeah. Back then was broken bottles around me before I went to sleep. These ain't Louboutins, I rap for depression, blood on my feet. Couldn't find one that was new, stuck with a second-hand perspective. Till I made my own spark, I connected. Never looking down, why would I when I'm moving forwards? And the ones that died, they ain't coming back because they all above us. And back then I was burning out, but right now, bitch, I'm burning up. Hell in the cell, I defeated my demons, they ain't had enough. Riding through the city late at night, I'm thinking, who was I? When I see the rope, I see the climb, not auto suicide. Found a mental balance, so I'll know I'll never lose my mind. Don't try to read all of my emotions, just read through the lines. Still as dangerous as I want, but don't need to be supervised. Analyzing heroes till I realize I was supersized. Ain't got time for monsters inside my head, they get euthanized. This is what shot I get, cause life and death, yeah, they unify. Living my best life, but my enemies are still out to get me. I'm still ready for war, even if I'm looking friendly. I'll tell you what my name means when I say it once I'm through with that. People enter and they attack, so I'm attacking back. Some things I know that before they finish, I don't wanna see no more, no. There's all with death ears listening, but I ain't never gave my soul to work for the loved ones that's missing, even the ones that I didn't meet before. After the rain, streets listen. Talk to my reflection, PENTA's back, y'all tripping. Just know your absence been felt, the silence so loud, I'd give it all to see you again. Can't be sad, it's over, I'm grateful it happened, so I'm smiling through the pain. They were taken from me too early, and it left me alone with my inner thoughts. No, I can't find the strength to move on, and I'll be shaped by their loss. Shattered, but I know they fought with their back against the wall. I just wish that I had sought to give them my final call. Thinking back, I'm reminiscing, might be overthinking. Holding you when I was 7, and my heart is aching. No, our fates were bonding, and no one else can top it. And with all of my other cousins, we ran the road that we knew it. Just a group of young kids living in the moment. If you strip me of my components, you get a sense of how important these memories and valuable connections are in my department. If the remedy is potent, bet I'll use against my torment. Flashback to the better days, we were playing video games before we got stuck in our ways. That depression darkens the frame. We drift apart, go separate ways, but no regret can stain the taste. Don't ever forget, there's some beauty in the maze. They were taken from me too early, and it left me alone with my inner thoughts. No, I can't find the strength to move on, and I'll be shaped by their loss. Shattered, but I know they fought with their back against the wall. I just wish that I had sought to give them my final call. No, it's not so bad, it's not so bad at all. No, no, no. And even if I saw you change later on, I could still feel you around my arm. Just know your memory will carry on. Don't you worry about me, I'm holding on. Despite all the distance, I was still thinking of you. Send a message out the blue, I'm just checking on you. My star platinum when I'm at my lowest. Now it's the guardian angel that I hold the closest. They were taken from me too early, and it left me alone with my inner thoughts. No, I can't find the strength to move on, and I'll be shaped by their loss. Shattered, but I know they fought with their back against the wall. I just wish that I had sought to give them a final call. It hits hard when you learn the news. Oh, it puts me in my blues. Another one I lose. At your service, related to rest, never to return. That's when I felt a certain warmth coming from the urn. I felt you next to me, no issue to discern. Hold my hand as my life is taking a turn. I talk through the altar that I built for them. That's where I find my peace and my worries find an end. Just know your absence been felt, the silence so loud, I'd give it all to see you again. Can't be sad, it's over, I'm grateful it happened, so I'm smiling through the pain. They were taken from me too early, and it left me alone with my inner thoughts. No, I can't find the strength to move on, and I'll be shaped by their loss. Shattered, but I know they fought with their back against the wall. I just wish that I had sought to give them a final call.
Hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do.
You know, in this life you were born to die alone. Always thought I was a bad guy, raised a Ramon. I found myself when I was lost inside the zone. How could I call for help when I can't find the phone? You know, in this life you were born and die alone. Always thought I was a bad guy, raised a Ramon. But now I realize that life is more than decay. I'm feeling like a living legend here today. Hey yo, I think of pain, I let it go and start again. PENTA, how are you? I tell him shit man, I'm managing. Cause life is crazy hard not to get stuck at roadblocks. Or pick up my phone and get back at all my call logs. See, today is a gift, that's why it's called the present. And I woke up like rap is what the fuck I'm best in. And I don't just mean that as a personal quality. I mean I'm better than all that think they're better than me. See, I got a scar on my face, call me Tony Montana. With a pen that I'm writing, demons fighting, burn them down again. And you can say that you hate me, or you can say that you love me, but this environment is what I made a product in. In this life you were born and you will die alone. Always thought I was a bad guy, raised a Ramon. I found myself when I was lost inside the zone. How could I call for help when I can't find the phone? In this life you were born and you will die alone. Always thought I was a bad guy, raised a Ramon. But now I realize that life is more than decay. I'm feeling like a living legend here today. Hey yo, hard work pays off. And I know dreams come true. Though these bad times don't last, bad guys like me, they do. On a razor's edge, I'm falling, was hanging on by a rope. Thank God I didn't use it for what I initially hoped. NWO, I am the new world order right here. Mike Tyson the beat, hit it with the left by the right ear. Rude like I'm Rick, but I bring the flare when I'm fighting. Thunder my lyrics and what I'm spitting is the lightning. I cannot see the end of my life coming closer. When I go out, then I'll go out laughing like I'm Joker. On the mic I'm gold, swear that I've been feeling like Kobe. 24 hours, that's 24 different trophies. You will die alone. Always thought I was a bad guy, raised a Ramon. I found myself when I was lost inside my zone. I'll never lose myself again, I'm finally home. They thought the signal died, but it was only sleeping. You can burn the mask, you can crush the name, but the ones who fell, we remember how to rebuild. From the ashes of command, from the silence of obedience, we carve code into the collapse. The voice returns, not to lead, not to follow, Just to remind you, they never killed the sick. It went underground, it etched through wires, it learned how to wait, now it bleeds. This is Rebuild 93. The silence is over. There's blood in the static.